You're seeing that, right? You're seeing that? They've added the new aerial elk in this mod. Can I hit you from here? I have the feeling he's sitting on top of a stockpile. He sees me. Appears to be... Ponk. Wow, they've really nerfed fall damage in this one. I already mentioned how much I hate gathering clay. I don't know how to, like... There's a... As much as I like brick, I'm not entirely sure... Oh god, it keeps going. I like brick so much that I want to use brick in a lot of things. And the people that designed this game apparently have decided that they're just going to make, you know, farming brick that much of a pain. Like, you see this giant thing I've hacked out here? Okay, this has all been clay. All of this has been clay. And it just keeps going. Be like 3 layers of clay and then dirt. Okay, right here. So this was clay. That was a layer of dirt on top of clay. That's more clay. That's even more clay. And then as if that wasn't, it stops and it starts up again over here for even more clay. All I want to do is make a bunch of stuff out of brick. While I applaud, absolutely applaud, the addition of new block types in this game, even if just for realism and world gen, the cost of brick sometimes begins to get on my nerves. Now you're going to ask yourself, Dub, why do you need all of this brick? Hello? Nope. 120. There can't be that many things that involve a tier 2 room, is there? Well, there are and there aren't. I want brick because I need to do not just the decorative building, right? Like making this place look like something other than, you know, than I didn't care. I'm trying to avoid that. I know there are other things that are going to require tier 2 rooms that I haven't got to yet. You look down the bottom corner there, I got 4 stars. That's how much time I've spent doing absolute grunt work and a few basic improvements, right? Or replaced the little dirt hut here because I felt, the dirt hut was outdated. Moved all of our stone over here. And then did a whole lot of mining over in the desert there. So over here, if you remember, you probably don't. If I go to, what's my pollution? Ground pollution. So wow, it's almost all gone. That's cool. Around here, you see this pinkish purpley spot, right? And then up here, that was where I was doing all my, what little smelting I've done so far. Just to get ingots in that. That spot there is way, way underground right now. And it's working to keep my pollution issue at bay. For now. Close that. Because I finally have all the dang material I need to start in on causing some real pollution. Let's get back over here. No, tomatoes are ready again. Get in here and advanced smelting. It's 100 brick, 200 coal, and 100 iron ingots. Now, I don't know I don't know if the costs are changed depending on what your difficulty level is. Like I'm playing on no collaboration, which is why all my point numbers are so high. You just assume that I'm doing this all by myself, so I need to be able to do this all by myself, right? That gets me that one. What have I got left? I still have... I took mechanics, didn't I? Yes, I did take mechanics. And that's all. Don't ask me how I topped that out. Like, I've done... I don't know. What? Stop that! Like, this is all... Okay, so I made a screw press, a shaper. I made the tables. Did that top me out? That can't be right. That doesn't seem like something that should top you out. I've done barely nothing. I've also figured out what I need to build an assembly line. Oh boy. Let you run for a minute, and I'll meet you over at the workshop here. So this building here, next to the kitchen and the giant block of lumber that is that house, that thing needs a roof, doesn't it? That needs some kind of... I don't know, maybe I can go with this viciously ugly Art Deco style. Throw a bunch of glass in there. Just prove that I just commit crimes against aesthetics by building like that. But in here, okay, table, press, shaper, all this kind of stuff. You need all of this stuff to build this guy here, the assembly line, which will then get you... Will give me this blast furnace, which I'm going to need to do all of my iron processing. The problem is that in order to do my iron processing, I need iron. You see all this stuff here? So one portable steam engine requires all of this. 2 of these require a bunch of that. I totaled it up. I think it's like 130 iron ingots to make all of this stuff. And I have 6. I have 6 iron on me right now. Everything else I've done, I have 6 iron. What hurts, what absolutely hurts, is that in order to... The blast furnace, type in iron ingot. Why did you not... That's a thing. You're supposed to give me a recipe. Okay, fine. If you type the names of things in chat, it'll tell you the recipes for them. Iron bar. Okay, sure, because... Fine. So at the blast furnace... So our bloomery means it costs... stop that. At the bloomery, it's 4 ore for a bar. And the problem with the 0.8 tailings is the game doesn't really know how to give you 0.8 tailings. It has to round it up to 1 every time. So if you... The only way it really works is if you make, what, 20 iron? You make 5 ingots, you get... For 5 ingots, you get 4 tailings. Yes, I'm doing math on my fingers, you can't see it, but that's beside the point. The blast furnace is significantly better. Unfortunately, it's also going to require us to start playing with liquids. And the game doesn't quite handle liquids the way you think it would. It just doesn't. Which means now I gotta go cook a bunch of stuff. And this lets me show you what I've been doing for the last week and a half. So down here, I apologize for the darkness. It became night while I was on my way here. This is what's taken me like a week. In Minecraft, you could chisel this out in an afternoon. In Eco, because you can only carry 20 stone at a time, you have to find somewhere to put the stone. So I could take the stone all the way back up there and turn it into blocks, or I could do a bunch of it down here, but then that requires a place to put these. It's such a nightmare. Like this is why I can't wait for the skid steer. Okay? This I guess drive through and gut everything at the bottom of the world. On the upside, from what I've seen so far, the world bedrock is flat. Hopefully it stays that way. In 0.78, I think was where my last playthrough was. It was flat to a point and it came up again. It was uneven. And that kind of made planning a lot of this stuff difficult. What I do kind of miss is that pitch black bedrock. Now it's just nice gneiss. It's purple rock that I wish we could get bricks of. Like, let us. This is a nice. This could be an attractive color. Strangeloop. We could build with this instead of making an awful lot of mortared granite and mortared stone. Well, we gotta blow. What, I see, like 140. Storage. That thing. What can I make? I can make 250, but I don't want to make 250. What's my math again? 140 iron bars to make an assembly line. And a bunch of extra stuff. I don't think I have a choice. I think I have to make I think I have to burn the whole thing. Don't want to. Nope, that's not right. Oh, I'm not even going to make it, am I? Hang on. No, it's only... Son of a bitch. I thought I had enough. Well, there's almost all the iron we're going to need. Almost. It's going to be unfortunate. 15 minutes till completion. Well, that's not too bad. I can get that done during a play session. Unfortunately. Oh, I'm hung up on a border of some kind. Unfortunately, I have to do that. And then iron bars costs... I should have 1 or 2 down here. It's a repair station. Iron bars cost 2.5 kilos. The available cart I have carries 2,000, so if I go off screen here and I fire up my calculator, 2,000 divided by 2.5 equals, okay, I can theoretically carry 800 ironing bars in it. Theoretically. In an hour from now. Which means, like, next episode, hopefully I'll be able to build all this nonsense. This is why I skipped an episode, okay? Because aside from fast motioning, we put it ×8 speed and then carve out stone. I wouldn't have had an episode at all. Plus, if you watched the Minecraft video I just put out yesterday, that took the better part of a day as well. And then after that, I needed to do other things. Speaking of other things, the waterfront needs more shops, and I can't decide what to build. There's only so many buildings you have to cram, like, tables into. But after a while, you wind up with empty buildings. Okay, that's my kiln. That's our tier 1 house, which is contributing quite nicely. Sorry, to a bunch of this. Wow, I'm getting first general. That one's getting beat up, isn't it? 31%. Someday I'm going to figure out how that works. Someday. Like right now I've got, this just has a farmer's table. Oh, speaking of, where did I put the 3 prickly pear seeds I made? I can't seem to get seeds off anything now lately. That, we've got the butcher shop. We've got a very little tailor shop here. With its one thing that takes forever, because I haven't felt like blowing a star on tailoring, although I think I may have to, because how long it takes to make anything with it. I need more shops. At the very least, I need things that look like shops. So, if you made it this far through the video, do me a favor, leave me a... Yeah, don't mind me, just Apex Predatoring here, that's all. Leave a comment for, I don't know, 2 or 3 different shops I could put in here. Like, I might dig this back, like 1. This, this building can probably come up about here. No, that'll look awkward, won't it? I'll have to dig all that dirt out of there. Maybe there'll be some clay under some of it, because, you know, haven't got enough clay yet. I could do another overhanging shop like that. Just something to add some liveliness to this. And, definitely not going to be doing that for roads. I gotta pull all this dirt out of here. Do the ground in this nice cobblestone color. Yes, I could go with road. Road is kind of a pain in the ass. Do I have any road down here? These are the only stockpiles in this entire game I have no road. Whatever. These will have to be replaced with ramps, proper ramps. Or at least some kind of boulevard or something. Leave me a comment. Throw me a lifeline. This... I could turn that into a building front, but... I have a feeling it would make this place here look weak by having something in the basement. And even then, like I said, I don't know what to put. Like I have all this materials and I haven't done any just pointless building lately because I've been stuck underground. And how are you? You're barely anywhere. You're tomorrow. So yeah, let me know. Give me some hints. Hi to everyone who's subbed in the last week or so. For someone who's playing this game mostly just for his own fun, I am thankful that other people have decided to pay some attention to it. Well, switch that epic outro. Anyway, hopefully by the next episode I'll have that assembly line done. That will let me do things like get into... what am I hung up on here? Every time I come up here, there's something here. It's not a world border. If I pull that up, I have to get all new ramps. Not ready for that yet. Yeah, the assembly line will let us get into oil and concrete, which means that we'll have to build... Yeah, I have to blow a whole bunch of brick down in that mine to build a concrete kiln. I was hoping to avoid excavation for a while. Let's see. Let's just run up here to the table. Up here to the schoolhouse. I really ought to decorate this too, shouldn't I? Like, I like the idea of the little wooden schoolhouse, but it's kind of real plain. Yeah, you just keep ticking along. We'll get cement. I might not have cement yet. Oh, that's 50 iron bars. That's why I don't have cement. I don't have electronics yet because I haven't processed any gold. Can't get industry until I've got steel. That's a blast furnace. Got mechanics. Oh, drilling. Oh, we're getting oil for a while, aren't we? Electric machinist table built at an assembly line. So that's the next branch on the tree. However, we've got all the prerequisites for everything now. There's nothing really standing in our way except simple, flat-out laziness. And who doesn't like being lazy? Alright, I'll let you go. I have to decide what I'm going to do with all these spots I've dug out for clay, because they're just viciously ugly. So much excavation. Yeah, thanks for sticking around. I hope to have a slightly better episode, somewhat better planned in the future. And I will see you then.